side waters marine forecast issued at 4 a.m. Thursday. Chatham Strait south of Point Gardner, gale warning today. Frederick Sound, small craft advisory today through tonight. Sumner Strait, gale warning today through tonight. Today, east wind 25 knots increasing to 35 knots in the afternoon. Seas 5 feet building to 7 feet in the afternoon. Clarence Strait, gale warning today through tonight. Today, southeast wind 25 knots increasing to 45 knots in the afternoon. Seas 5 feet building to 9 feet in the afternoon.
Whoop!
What's up, Chuck?
What's up? Whoa! Well, the weather service forecasted the gales to hit tomorrow, and it came last night instead. So we're anchored, we're fine.
Now we're in Deception Point Cove.
Deception Point Cove, good holding. A little bit exposed, but we're going to go out and let out a little bit more scope on the anchor road just to make sure we don't drag.
Yeah, we briefly talked this morning about going up to the other anchorage in Keene Island
Cove, but it's a little bit better protected, but I don't think we want to move in these conditions.
Yeah,
35 knot
it's
wind.
actually safer for us to just hunker in here rather than move. You know, the
anyway.
bottom here is really good holding, so I'm not worried about
so I'm going to go out right now.
Okay. Bye. What are we coming in at? Yeehaw.
Yeah. Lumpy. Wind waves. Oh well, coming down. And a tugboat coming up into the Narrows. Commercial traffic never stops.
Never stops.
Well, today is Friday, October 4th. At the entrance to Wrangle Narrows, we are just departing Wowodski Island. Get that word?
Wowodowski?
Wowodski.
Wowodski.
I would say Wowodowski, but it's not. There's no Dowski on the end. It's
Wowodowski. It just sounds fun.
W-O-E-W-O-D-S-K-I, Wowodski Island. The southern tip of Wowodski Island is just tucked up in a little bit from Sumner Strait, and there's a little cove there called Deception Point Cove. And we dropped yesterday. The first day
was a beautiful day.
The first day was beautiful. There was no wind.
The day before.
Wednesday, no wind at all. And so we dropped anchor, and we anchored there in the cove, and it was all cool until about 2 in the morning.
No, it was. Oh yeah, that first night.
About 2 in the morning, and we woke up with the wind's howling, the halyards are slatting, and the boat's rocking.
Well, we knew there was a front coming in, but it wasn't
supposed to come in until tonight, Friday night. But it arrived early, so anyhow, we wound up riding out the gale there. Not the most protected from the south. In fact, there's no protection at all from the south. And the gale was a southeasterly and easterly gale. It wasn't too bad. The highest wind we were able to measure was 27.5 knots.
Yeah, but we had about a gust after you came down from taking that measurement.
Our radio antenna is bent on the top of the mast. I have no idea how that happened.
Well, we think something hit the shrouds last night, because that kind of woke us both up.
Something hit it, went twang really loud. I don't know what it was.
Well, we were both awake, but it made us jump up and go out with a flashlight. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was a definite twang noise, so we're thinking maybe we got hit by a bird.
I don't know what a bird was doing out in that weather. I don't know. But in any case, so now we're proceeding northward in the Wrangle Narrows on our way to Petersburg. We should be there in about 3 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
And coming from this direction, you said is a little different.
Well, only either direction. You enter at the last third of the flood tide, because it flows up to the middle and then out. So as you're going up to the middle and then ride the outgoing tide after you hit the summit of the pass. You have to get there at high tide, and so you try to get to the summit of the pass of the Narrows exactly at high slack water. And so right when you cross over into the other side, the tide turns and goes out. No matter which way you're going, north or south, that's the way you do it. You arrive at the middle at high tide and then ride the outgoing tide the second half of your trip. So that's what our plan is today. And we have a south wind behind us, a little bit of a south wind, so this should be pretty easy, although chilly and possibly wet. But it should be fairly easy.
As long as we don't meet any traffic along the way.
As long as we don't meet any traffic along the way. So I think the hardest part is going to be, is already behind us, getting our anchor undug. It was dug in good.
Well, as we wanted it.
And that's a good thing, yeah, it's a good thing. But it's really good holding in there. It's nice mud bottom, and our trusty Delta anchor dug right in and held us there, and we did not drag. We had our anchor alarm on. I kind of took an anchor watch last night until all of a sudden the wind just died. No wind at all from about 3 in the morning until about 7.
Yeah, there wasn't a breath of wind. It was all flat again. And
the wind came up to about 10, 12, 15 knots as we were leaving. But now it's behind us, and it's supposed to be diminishing according to the weather service. According to NOAA, the wind is diminishing through the day.
so, buy you a beer when we get in?
I twist my arm. You twist my arm and buy me a beer, I suppose. Get it all?
Yeah.
Or is up there pitching all the seaweed off the boat?
We don't want it to dry on there.
No.
We need to give the boat a good scrub. It's turning really green.
I know.
Yeah, sure is.
Well, here we are approaching Green Point. And what's Laura doing? What you doing, Laura?
What? Lunch!
Lunch?
Lunch!
Making some lunch. It's just something simple: tortillas, cheese, onions, whatever else she's got to put in there. No, it's not all fun and games. I'm sitting out here in the rain. Laura's down there in the cozy
Why do you think I
warm-
volunteered to make lunch?
Yeah, I know. You saw the rain come and said, "Hey, you want some lunch?" She goes down there in the cabin. I know you're game. Okay, that's enough.